Hope you are doing amazing and fantastically okay and great, guys. I am happy and super excited to start this live video because from where we left, I was to tell you my turning point towards conservation. And of course, here's the story. It is your conservation diva. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment, and share on my videos. So I work in a captive wildlife facility where we take care of all orphaned and abandoned young ones, and we hand raise them, and then later on, if we're able to, we do release them back to the wild. So now, guys, being a captive facility, what you expect is we have lots of orphans around, and all these are animals that have been kind of hand raised by us. They are rescued from the wild. Why should I rescue an animal from the wild? Now, some animals, when they give birth to their young ones and they realize they're a little bit weak genetically, they do abandon them. So what's the role of us? Now, these animals are sometimes brought in by Kenya Wildlife Service, and when they're brought in by Kenya Wildlife Service, we do an honor of treating and taking care of these animals in this captive wildlife facility. So now this is the thing. Um, my turning point towards conservation, it took me quite a while before I really turned and changed my mind that now, you know what, girl, this is what you gotta do. You know what, girl, you don't have any other option but to love what you do. So now, for me to change, I still had compassion. I've always had compassion for animals, but now I had this role of raising, of helping to raise these little grunt gazelles. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Guys, it was the most amazing experience. And then what happens is we do have some animals that are outside within the captive wildlife facility. It's more of an orphanage. So those animals that are outside, really, we take care of them. We give them food, we ensure they're healthy. Imagine waking up in the morning and walking around ensuring, hey, hi Ostrich, are you okay? And anytime they hear your voice, they are so sweet. Anytime they hear your voice, they tend to come around, they want to peck you, they just are so compassionate. So before I turned to now realize that this is really what I want, it took me quite a while, and it took the love from these animals for me to love them. What am I saying? Many a times we think that animals are just animals, and most of the time we don't even have compassion for these animals, because we feel like wild animals, what we made believe is wild animals are destructive, wild animals are violent. All they know how to do is come kill our goats, come kill our sheep, come kill us, or come probably destroy our crops and whatnot. But I tell you what, guys, wild animals are just like any other animals. They have emotions, they can get attached to you, they can feel vulnerable around you, they can still feel like you corner them depending on how you treat them. So if you treat these animals right, they're gonna treat you right in return. If you raise them properly and if you give them the best of care, if you don't mistreat them, they're going to give you the best and alternative love in return. Now remember, better part of our land today used to be animal land. Take an example, Nairobi National Park, which is the only park in the urban town today, used to be a bigger park. But what happened? Our need for settlement, we had to come closer and closer to animals' land. Now, when you come and closer to animals' land, these animals will definitely have the need to come back to the land. And if they come back to the land, that's when we have instances of an animal coming to destroy your crops, kill an animal at your home, probably destroy something, or probably even sneak into your house and steal chicken or stuff like that. It's because to them this is still a part of their home. This is where they were used to being at. The behavior is only changing because of what we have made them become. Remember, the number one challenge that animals face today is habitat destruction and habitat loss. Now, animals are losing their habitat homes rapidly because of settlement, and also we're destroying their habitat looking for wood and also fire because of some people with high poverty levels. So now, let me go back to my story. Now, um, I felt compassionate for animals, for wild animals specifically, because they gave me that compassion back. Imagine I could wake up in the morning, just walk around, but anytime I could walk, there's this particular ostrich that I posted in my previous video. If you haven't watched my shots, please go review my shots. I posted this particular ostrich and I said my best friend, Patricia, saying hello in the morning. So every time I could pass by in the morning through the animal orphanage coming from fieldwork, this ostrich could just hear my voice because I love singing in the morning. She could hear my voice and just come straight up, like straight up, and then she's like, like how a sweet peck an ostrich can give you on your shoulder, on your neck, or on your hand, or probably somewhere here. So every time she could hear me, that's all she could do. She comes so close and then she gives you a gentle peck. She comes so close, then she gives you a gentle peck. And I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then we also have this crossbreed. I've also posted this crossbreed of a monkey and a baboon. Ooh, hula, hula, hula. She's called Safari. She's my second best friend. And then not forgetting the mighty, mighty Speedy, the giant tortoise. Oh my god. I tell you what, these three turned my view around. These three animals turned my thoughts around. These three animals turned my passion around. These three animals took me to be emotionally connected and have intimacy or passion or a swift connection with the rest of the animals with just how they were treating me. Today, I tell you what, when I visit the animal orphanage, I have to pass and say, hello, Speedy. I have to pass and say, hello, Patricia. I have to pass and say, hello there, Peter. I have to pass and say, hello, Mangabun Safari, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful feeling. So after I had developed my passion for these animals, now it was my time to raise a grand gazelle. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It was the best feeling ever. Remember, these are orphaned animals. So all we do is, first, you ensure that it's sleeping on a warm area by giving it water bottles or putting hay or putting lucerne to ensure it's comfortable. Two, of course, you can't sleep hungry on an empty belly. So it was, you have to hand bottle raise it with a baby bottle. Oh my god. It was the best feeling. I felt like I'm having my own baby and now it's my turn to raise a baby, you know? So I wake up, I go warm the milk, I put it in a baby bottle, and I go to open the door to suckle it, and she comes running. Like, that feeling of, hooray, mommy is here with food and stuff like that. It gave me so much peace, so much joy, so much love in my heart. And it was, I think that was one of the best moments that I can ever say I had with these animals, or I've ever had with these animals. It was such a great and an amazing feeling. And from that day, I told myself, I'm never gonna go back. I'm never gonna go back. I love truly these animals, and it's such fulfilling. It's such a fulfilling peace, a fulfilling joy to see an animal grow up to become the best version of itself, and finally to release it back to its natural habitat. Oh my god, it feels so good to release an animal back to its habitat. Looking at it running to go and join different social families and the acceptance period, it's also the most amazing feeling. So yeah, that's how I took a turn to love animals compassionately. That's how I took a turn to conservation with compassion. The four animals helped me: the giant tortoise, Safari the mangaboon, Patricia the ostrich, and of course my darling Grant Gazelle, who's today very big, and you'll see it on my thumbnail and also Of course, I've had better moments. I've had better moments. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, but those three took a really good turn on me. And now, this is my message for you who's watching today. Please, please, please help me create awareness. Help me create awareness to people who are out there who feel animals are just meant to hurt others, or animals are not of any importance. These animals play a big role in our habitats today. Some of these animals' presence in the forest is what has made the forest alive. What gives it's is what gives us rain, and it's what also gives us windbreak. A forest exactly is what helps not to have our roofs taken by wind, because there are lots, they play a big role in windbreaks and also fire breaks. Now guys, if you're out there and you're watching, send this message out there. Tell them that animals are amazing. Animals have emotions. If you make them feel cornered, they'll definitely attack you. If you make them feel peaceful in the environment, an animal will never have a reason to attack you if you don't make them feel uncomfortable. Even a snake who's passing by will never ever attack you if they don't feel uncomfortable. That's all from me today. Thank you so so much for tuning into my live video. I love, love, love you guys, and hope to see you tomorrow in the next video. I love, love, love you guys. And of course, I'm gonna take you outside with me and show you my best friends. Ensure you don't miss on the video of my best friends and how we relate all together. Okay, okay. Bye. Lots of kisses. Ensure you subscribe, yeah.